He had $5 left and an empty stomach. As Ahmed entered the corner store, hunger gnawed at him. With $5 he could buy some bread and soup, but by the register he paused at the flower display. Among buckets of carnations and daisies, one red rose stood tall. His hand trembled slightly as he picked it up. At checkout, the cashier gave him a concerned look. This exhausted man was buying a single rose and no food. Just the rose, she asked gently. Ahmed nodded and offered a faint smile. He paid with his last crumpled bowl and stepped back into the cold evening. Touched and puzzled, the cashier mentioned the scene to regular customers who had witnessed it. Moved by empathy, a young woman hurried outside and found Ahmed sitting at the bus stop, gazing at the rose in his hands. She softly asked, "Sir, who is the rose for?" He looked up, startled. "It's for my wife," he whispered. "She's very sick in the hospital. I haven't been able to give her a gift in a long time." The woman and another man exchanged a glance and acted. She gently offered Ahmed the grocery bag she was carrying. The man quietly tucked a $20 bill into Ahmed's coat pocket, saying, "I think you dropped this." The cashier even came out, handing Ahmed a second bouquet from the store. Ahmed was stunned. I can't accept this," he stammered, eyes wet, but they insisted with warm smiles. Ahmed finally confessed, voice trembling, "I was ready to go hungry tonight just to bring her this rose. If this is my last $5, I'd rather feed her heart than my stomach." The strangers felt their own eyes sting with tears. In giving all he had for love, this man had unlocked the compassion around him. That evening, in a drab hospital room, a fatigued woman was surprised by her husband arriving with an armful of flowers and food. She cried tears of joy, not for the gifts, but for the love they represented and the kindness of people she never met. No cameras captured the moment. It never trended online, but for those strangers, and for Ahmed and his wife, it was unforgettable. One selfless act of love sparked a chain reaction of generosity. In a world often focused on scarcity and self-interest, a hungry man reminded us that true wealth is in the heart. When you give all you can for love, life has a way of giving back. Share this story. Someone out there might need a reminder that compassion is alive and that no act of love is ever wasted.